Hello and welcome back. I'm interghost and today I'll be reviewing Manic Miner on the Spectrum by Matthew Smith in 1983. And here I'm just going to go and show you the different covers which the game was available. So that's the second one they brought out. Then as it went up they changed the design. Finally this was the one they had. This is part of a 3-part series. Here's the title screen for Manic Miner, the one we're reviewing today. It starred Miner Willie, who went on to make the second game Jet Set Willie, which is a better game, I would say, than the first one, but a lot of people would disagree. And then finally Jet Set Willie 2, which I didn't like, but anyway. So if I turn the sound off here so that you can hear me speaking, this is the first level, and what you have to do basically is go through the level collecting the flashing items. In this level it's keys. Once you have all the keys, the exit in the bottom right hand corner will start to flash, which means you can go through that exit and progress onto the next level. You have a time limit, which is your air at the bottom. It's slowly decreasing as you go through the level, and there are 20 levels in all to complete the game. When you complete the game it just loops again, which is disappointing, but in those days they didn't have endings very often. So basically that's the first level. That took a lot of practice to do. When I was younger and I tried to do that level, I could never do it. I could only get to the second level and then I would die. This is the second level. Here I just thought I'd show you a advert from the magazines back in the 80s. This is how they used to advertise the game. Also there's many different versions of Manic Miner which have come out since the original. These aren't all official ones, but this is just a list of some of them. I'd just like to point out Manic Miner, The Hobbit, and Manic Muslim as two of the strange ones in there. Okay, so what I'm going to show you now, instead of going through the whole game, there is actually a cheat. So if you type in certain numbers, a boot will appear down there in the lives. The cheat is 6031769. You type that in, and once you've typed that in, by holding down different combinations of keys, you can just skip through the levels. If only I knew that when I was younger. So here I am skipping through the different levels by just holding down different keys. And what I'll do is if I go to the very last level, and I'll just show you how to complete the game. So if I just hold down these 4 keys now, it takes me through to the final barrier. So this was the, if you was lucky enough to survive the other 19 levels, this would be the last one. So as you can see, you go through collecting the keys again, and the doorway is that the Omega sign, which is at the top of the screen there, in purple and yellow. But just have to wait here for a second, because you have to time it right so that the eye at the end doesn't hit you as you jump over. So basically this is the last level, which I think is easier than the first level, strangely enough. But anyway, by using this cheat you can test out every level in the game, which is a lot better, and if I knew that when I was younger I would have played this game a lot more. So just jump over this minecart. Okay, this is, for many people, this game is one of the best games on the Spectrum. I wouldn't agree with that, but it is up there with the greats. As you can see, look, I've just completed the level and it repeats back round to the first one. So here's a list of the different keys you need to hold down to skip to the different levels. And now what I will show you now is it will just run through each of the 20 levels just to show you what they each look like. So starting off with the central cavern, which everyone knows, then the cold room, which is the level I used to get to and usually die, and very rarely got to this level, third level here. The abandoned uranium workings, Eugene's lair, so I'm guessing that's Eugene in the middle. The processing plant with a rip-off of Pac-Man. The vat, basically you stand on the right hand side and you drop through the floor. Miner Willy meets the Kong Beast, so another rip-off of Donkey Kong. Mubitrons, and this one is the Endorian Forest, so copyrights from Star Wars, I would think, should have got involved there. And Attack of the Mutant Telephones. This is Return of the Alien Kong Beast. He obviously wanted to use that sprite again. The ore refinery, you see that eyeball which is in the last level. Skylab landing bay, so here's Skylab crashing down. And the bank, which looks like the bank in Everyone's a Wally. The 16th cavern, a very imaginative name there. And the warehouse. So basically, as you can see, quite a few levels to get through, almost impossible. This one was very hard because that bit just fires around and kills you wherever you are. And finally, the barrier. I hope you like this review. I know there's lots more to speak about, but please leave comments and subscribe to my channel, as I'll be bringing you a lot more Spectrum reviews in the future. Thanks.